Give it up for Michael Silver.
Give it up for us whites, I guess, right, guys? Give it up for whites, all right, dude. Sorry to be a proud white. No, I don't want to double down on that, man. I don't know. I'm a lot of different ethnicities, man. Like, I'm a lot of different ethnicities. When people ask me what ethnicity I am, I answer whatever is convenient in that moment, all right? So it's like I've worked in kitchens for a while, worked in a lot of kitchens. Every kitchen I've ever worked in, they always call me Wedo, all right? Which is not an offensive term, just means white person. You know, nothing really wrong with that, but I am Latino, all right? I am Latino. My mother, she's actually from Honduras, okay? And I was telling this to my coworker who was like, hey, man, you're not Latino. And I was like, nah, bro, my mom, she's from Honduras. He's like, that's not even how you say that word. And I was like, like, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? So he's like, prove you're Latino. So I was like, what do I do as a proud Latino man? All right. So I stabbed him. Gotta make my mama proud, guys. Gotta make my mama proud. So one thing about me, I don't have a lot of time. One thing about me is I like to lie about having a son to get off work early. Are you guys familiar with this tactic, all right? Because, see, I used to work at this one restaurant. Everybody would get off earlier than me, and this upset me, all right? So at one point, I talked to my boss. I was like, hey, dude, why is everybody getting off earlier than me? What's going on? He's like, oh, man, they got to go see their kids. So I was like, well, what about my son? You know what I mean? Started getting off early. It was awesome, all right? But recently he called me. He's like, hey, Mike, what's going on with you? What are you doing now? I'm like, same shit. He's like, I haven't talked to you in like 6 years. Your son, he must be getting big now. What is he, in baseball? So now my son is dead. Yeah. I'm just dealing with that, dude. Just dealing with that, man. So that was a little darker, all right? So I'm gonna go a silly one for you, all right? This is my impression. You paying attention? This is my impression of a bush in a public park, all right? Paying attention? A bush in a public park. What's up with all these dudes fucking in me? All right, that's it. I know. I'm always sticky. All right, guys. I hate it too. I'll tell you that right now. She's laughing. We're getting somewhere. All right, we're getting somewhere. Another impression. I'm just gonna throw your way. I'm gonna dabble it out there. All right. I wrote it the other day, and I really liked it. It was one of my favorites. All right. This is my impression of a former priest. All right. Paying attention. A former priest applying for a job at Walmart, all right? Former priest applying for a job at Walmart. So you're saying I can't fuck the kids. Okay. I know, guys. I know, I hate it too. I don't like myself, all right, guys? I don't know if you guys can tell by my demeanor, all right, but my father abandoned me. Anybody else? All right, what a dick, man. What a dick. But when your father abandons you, you're always trying to prove your masculinity in some way. So me, when I was younger, I tried to start a gang, okay? Yeah, I know. But no one took us seriously because we all had ironic gang names, all right? Like, for example, me, I had a hard-ass gang name, all right? Struck fear into all the vatos, okay? Yeah. See me? They called me Greg. Yeah. And you're probably all wondering, why would they call you Greg? Well, I don't know if you were paying attention. My father abandoned me, and that was his name. All right, guys? Fucking, it's ironic, all right? They call me Junior. All right, you fucking dummies. All right, you fucking goddamn dummies. That's a smart joke for you, all right, guys? We're all having fun, guys. We're all having a good time, man. So recently I went to an AA meeting, and that was weird, dude. That was odd. Because I do drink. But I just honestly, genuinely wanted a sip, all right? That wasn't a thing. But no, like I work at a rehab, though, all right? So I'm one of the head chefs at a rehab, and that's cool, okay? I like doing it. It makes me more critical of, like, my own choices, stuff like that. But it's odd. It's odd a lot of the time because, like, I went to this AA meeting trying to, like, learn about it. You know what I mean? Like, understand, like, why people choose sobriety. When people ask me, like, hey, should I go to an AA meeting after I get out of here? Shit like that. So I went to this AA meeting, And yeah, it was odd. Again, like it was very odd because everybody has these crazy stories of what their rock bottom was, okay? And again, I'm not sober and I also don't have a rock bottom, okay? But I'm incredibly competitive, all right, guys? So I gotta fucking make up some shit, okay? Because the first dude, he goes up. He's like, yeah, one time I got so drunk, I hopped behind the wheel of a car and I hit a homeless man, okay? And I was pretty high, so I was like, property value, am I right? You know what I mean? It was odd. It was odd. It was frowned upon. And then they get to me. And again, I'm a competitive guy, but I don't have a rock bottom, so I was like, I drink because my son is dead. All right, in the industry, that's what we call a callback, guys. All right, what's up, dude? What's up, dog? All right. So I got the light. I think I got time for like one more. This is not my impression. You guys ever think about if Luke Skywalker smoked weed? Yeah, right? All the time. Luke is or Darth Vader is like, Luke, I am your father. Luke Skywalker is like, holy shit, man. I'm black? All right. See, that's a two-parter joke because the voice actor is black and it's a costume. All right, guys. All right, give it up for your host. Thanks so much.